Hello, welcome back to Fatal Skies Sword of Deception, a custom campaign for VTOL VR that is inspired by arcade flight sims like Ace Combat. This time we're going to Mission 6 this time, Breach of Contract. In Age 94, back to the Age 94, the ECA is here. Protect the evacuation efforts happening along the archipelago. Alright, let's go. Back with X-Ray.
We don't have a lot of time. Evacuation efforts are happening as we speak, so let's keep this brief.
Roger that.
The attack on the atoll was a misdirection. The ECA's main objective had been the Avalon Archipelago all along. They've landed several ground forces in the archipelago and are steadily gaining control. Most of the cities have been evacuated, but some personnel have become trapped due to the sudden appearance of enemy forces.
Yep. The atoll. Oh, the attack on the atoll was just a diversion.
X-Ray. An AV-42 will drop you off at our mountainside fob. Retrieve the reserve AH-94s stored there and use them to clear the nearby cities of enemy occupation. Your mission is to clear the way for our AV-42s to rescue trapped personnel.
Roger that.
Additionally, the Amerisian military has asked us to retrieve their next-gen fighters that are parked at the Avalon International Airport. These new fighters were scheduled to perform combat trials out of the airport, but the priority now is to prevent the Alliance from getting a hold of it.
Next gen fighters, but they got F-45s. They got F-45s there.
Bravo will be in an AV-42 ready to retrieve the new fighters. But first, you need to ensure the airport is clear of hostiles. We do not want to be held responsible for paying damages for a next-generation plane.
Roger that. Primary objective is to secure the airport. Well, we gotta clear the cities and secure the airport. Copy that.
The Yamaresian Navy, together with Alpha and Delta flights, are engaging the ECA fleet to buy us time to evacuate the cities. Make the most of their efforts.
Roger that. Let's go to the objective screen and let's take a look. All right, so starting from there, so then we go northeast towards to the city to secure the city, and then southeast east towards the airport. All right, and basically the entire northeast part of the archipelago is under enemy control. All right, then make sure we have the correct livery. Check. Do we have any recommendations? All AGM 145s. Fine by me. Recommendations is all AGM 145s. What were you? Oh hey, we have tow missiles. We have access to tow missiles. Tow missiles are something that's honestly, I don't think most people don't know it exists. I didn't know it existed until I read the wiki. Tow missiles existed until you read the wiki, but yeah, they're just these are command guidance missiles. Well, basically, they're semi-active command guided missiles. Basically, you have to aim. You guide them with your You just continuously guide them with your TGP, similar to a laser guided missile. And there's two types. One is anti-tank, and one is for bunker busting. So yeah. Anyways, we're not gonna be using those. We just have AGM 145s. Fine by me. Let's go. Let's do this. Oops. Right, I gotta actually start the battery. Connect the battery before.
To evac team. Don't leave anything valuable behind. Burn it if you have to, but do it quickly. Hurry. More ECA troops are headed your way. X-Ray, take off as soon as you can with those reserve dragonflies and intercept any incoming enemy ground units. Give our evacuation team as much time as possible.
Copy that.
Ekani's airbase to all Remora elements. I am ordering a complete evacuation of the airbase. ECA forces are fast approaching and outnumber us 3-1.
Roger that.
Abandoned base and rendezvous with the Armorizian fleet. I don't want anyone left behind, you hear?
Alright, come on, let's get out there.
X-ray. Be advised, there are reports of friendly personnel hiding in the buildings in that seaside city waiting for evac. Clear the city of hostiles so that our AV-42 can extract them.
Copy. Oh, weird thing going on with our TADs right there. Alright. Engines are up. Start her up. Alright, rotor's up to speed. Let's get up there. Not sure what the red smoke is supposed to signify, but let's go. Let's just... I think we should just go over this mountain. That'll work best, I think. Ooh. Yeah, look at this, this big ravine right here. Alright, let's go. Gain a little bit of altitude so we can get up over this mountain. All right, that should be good. Put the autopilot on. And get ready. Ooh, I see hostile forces moving into the city. Let's actually make sure our radar is up. Seeing hostile forces moving into the city over there.
Stormlight to all AV-42s. Get in the air now. ECA tanks are closing in.
Oh, incoming. Probably should have dealt with those guys, and it's fine. Although they're moving to that city, and I feel like we kind of have to, secure cities. We should have gone along the road, just start sweeping along the road. Anyways, arming weapons. We have 16 AGM 145s and our 30 Mike. Oop. Radar. Nails. What's that over there? It's a tank. It is a tank. Alright, let me verify our objectives. Destroy all ECA elements threaten the western cities. So I probably should have dealt with those guys. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, we're going too fast right now. Alright. Tank is down. We gotta be careful about that, about those the ships. Let's... Yeah, missile out, take out the radar. Incoming missiles. I don't know if that ship is gonna fire at me, but I'd rather not find out. Let's take out these vehicles. Alright, our APC's down. Tank is down. I think I see, yeah, it's AAA. Ooh! Ooh! Alright. AAA is down. Some boats. I don't know if I have to sink the cruiser. Yeah, I don't know if I have to sink the cruiser, but I'll take out the guns on the cruiser just in case. Alright, what else? Alright. That cruiser has been neutered. Oh yeah, I see radar contact on some forces in the city. I see a saw. Oh. Down. I see the saw. Alright. Nice. Alright, saw is down. His missile hit a building. Good, fine by me. Alright, what else? What else is there here? A bull shark? Oh, jeez. Tank? I got shot at by, I think that was a man pads. Well, he's dead. Well, he's dead now. Anything else? Alright, anything else? Or do I have to go around and deal with those? I'm not seeing anything else in the city. So I probably have to go back around and deal with those vehicles. Oh! No. What was that? Oh, that was just the... Jeez. I was like, what was that? Oh, that was just the bull shark exploding. That cruiser is still there. I don't know if the cruiser is a target I have to deal with. Yeah, I guess let's head back and deal with that with those vehicles heading to the other city. Yeah, not seeing anything on nav display is not showing anything. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that cruiser is a target. But I guess we'll find out once we deal with these ground units. Take stock. You're still good on gun. Still good on 30 Mike. Still good on missiles. I don't think yet. I just saw that one tank in this city. I think we should be fine. I think this city should be clear. I really should have dealt with these guys earlier. One of these is an IREPC. Yep, I see him. You get a little bit closer. Alright. Alright, firing. Alright, IRAPC's down. Can the gun please hit? Thank you. Alright, vehicles are down. I guess I have to deal with that. I guess I have to sink that cruiser. Because I'm not seeing any more our enemy E-forces. Yeah, I guess I have to sink that cruiser. Well, good to know. Alright, let's go take out that cruiser, I guess. Unless there's another city? No. It's just these 3 areas. And I'm not seeing any more our enemy forces, so it has to be that cruiser. Well, that's why we have missiles. Unfortunately, it's gonna take like several. It's gonna take a few missiles. It's gonna take like several missiles to take down that cruiser. But I don't really have any better weapons. Cause I don't know what weapons does the AH-94 really have to take down ships? I don't know, maybe the GBU-39s? The SDBs, I guess? Alright, anyways, missile out. Get another one out. Probably need one more. Probably need 1 or 2 more missiles. I'll observe the effects. I'll wait for these missiles to impact. 1 impact. 2 impact. Need more? Alright. 3 out. There we go. Yep.
Nice work. 2 AV-42s have been dispatched to extract the stranded personnel.
Copy that.
Make your way to Avalon City next and help out the evacuation efforts there.
Avalon City? Where's that? Capital City. Oh, okay. Oh, it's over there. Yep, yep, I see friendly forces. Just waiting for rescue. Yep, friendly AV-42 is incoming. We did take a hit from a man pads. Hopefully that's not too bad. Yep, I see friendly forces on the rooftops.
Hostile vessels spotted by the river. Don't let them engage our assault carrier.
Oh, yep, I see them. Rocket boats. Yep, eyes on rocket boats. Those can definitely cause some havoc. Oh, and oh, damn it. Hold on. Evading. It's okay, the missile's gonna hit. Yeah, cruiser. That missile, yeah, it's okay. Those missiles just gonna hit the cliff. Alright, 3 missiles away. Hopefully that's enough to sink the cruiser. Make sure we hide behind this cliff hide behind the cliffs until the cruiser is dealt with. Alright. Nice, cruiser is burning. Now let's go deal with the rocket boats. Come on. Come on. Alright, in range. Gun has about a 2 nautical mile range, so we gotta make sure we get a bit close enough. Alright, nice. One boat down. Two boats down. Last boat. Alright. Enemy vessels destroyed. You're clear.
Stormlight X-ray, I'm sending you the GPS coordinates of the landing location of the incoming AV-42. They're bringing in supplies to set up a FARP for your use.
Copy that. Nice. They're setting up a FARP for me. That'll be good. That'll be nice. So we can rearm there if we needed. If needed. Wow. If we needed. Wow. Words? English? How does one English? ECA elements in Avalon City are preventing aircraft from taking off. How are you doing on missiles? We have seven ballistas remaining. Incoming AV-42s. Oop. Contact. Or boats.
X-ray flight. Reports are coming in that enemy ground forces have surrounded the airport and the city. They're blocking the last civilian airline from taking off and preventing our retrieval of those next-gen fighters. Eliminate all threats so that friendly aircraft can safely depart.
Roger that. Come on. Getting in. Almost in range. Alright, in range, firing. Shack 1. Shack 2. Shack 3, Shack 4. Alright, all ECA vessels neutralized. Looks like... oh. Contact. Contact on another boat. Let's see if we can take down this boat. On this, on that. Let's see if we can take down that cruiser. Radar just shows 1. There might be some AAA on the docks as well. Scanning docks. Not seeing any AAA. Let's stay low. Alright, stay low. Let's get a bit closer. The FARP should be about set up. Alright, missiles out. Saw. Contact on the saw. I think it's that one. No. It's the closer one. Missile out. Ugh. Alright. Missile impacted the ground. Alright. Alright. Anti-airs, the radar guided anti-air has been neutralized. Oh. Yeah, that's IR APC that I saw over there. Oh, more IR APCs. Oh, AAA. There's some triple. Oh, there's a triple A. Uh-oh. Missile out. We're hit. Running low on missiles. Alright, IRPC down. Ah, taking damage. Alright, we're good, we're good. Alright, there's there's at least one more IR APC. I think it went this way. Let's keep an eye out for that last IR that IR APC. It's probably on this road here. There. Haha! You fool! I preemptively pop flares. I knew you were gonna fire at me, so I preemptively pop flares. Alright. What else? What else do we got? Oh. There. Another IR APC. Oh. What was that? I think that sounded like AAA firing. Well, that looks like it was, yeah, friendly AAA. Uh-oh. We're fine, we're fine. Alright.
X-ray. Enemy landing forces have been spotted to your north and coming your way.
The north.
Intercept and destroy the enemy vessels docked in the port.
No, to the north. We're kind of low on ammo. We're running We're running low on ammo. All right. Eagles neutralized. What's that? Looks like. We'll try our best, but we're running low. Anyways, we'll try, but we're running low on ammo right now. I saw another vehicle. Down there. Alright, tank neutralized. I just think this guy's hiding in the trees. This guy thinks he's slick hiding in the trees. Alright. Yeah, I'm low on ammo. What's our objective? What's up with the northern port? Reinforcements from coming from the northern port. I might need to rearm though. Yeah, I think I do need to rearm. Alright, let's fire these last couple of missiles. Let's fire off these last couple of missiles and... Alright, missiles out. Let's go rearm. Let's head to the FARP and rearm. I don't know what I'm gonna have to be dealing with in the northern section, but yeah. We should definitely just rearm. And we seem to have we seem to have cleared out the city and the area around the airport for now. That should give us but that should give us the time we need to go rearm. Is the FARP ready? Yeah, it looks like the FARP is ready. You can see the red lights mark our landing area. Alright, easy. Settle down this nice soft beach.
Ground crew is on station.
Alright, we're down. Okay, ain't nobody got time to wait for. Well, okay, I don't really have time to wait for it. Wait for rotor to spin down sufficiently. Do we have any damage on the rotors? Nope. Oh, ow, ow. Sorry, I hit my mic. Sorry. Ow. Sorry. Sorry. Ground rearm.
Copy that, Chief. What do you need?
Let's do full reload. Hey, refuel. Alright, we're good.
You're good to go. Happy hunting.
Alright. Rotors up, engines up. Let's go. Let's get back out there. Alright, let's go. Let's get back out there. Radar's back up. Alright, what do we... any more reinforcements? Have any more reinforcements come over the hill yet, or do we still have time? I apparently engaged the autopilot exactly at 1,500 feet. Nice. Wow. Watching radar. Nothing on radar. Ooh, music. Oh! Contact. Tank. Alright, weapons armed. I think the city might actually be clear. Yep. He's still a little too far. Actually, let's do a quick sweep of the city, real quick. Yeah, let's do a quick sweep of the city. We have time until that tank arrives. Until that one tank gets close. There's one. There's one vehicle. Any more? Because I haven't really checked this part of the city yet. But I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, not seeing anything. Radar's clear. Yeah, I think the city is clear. There's the fighter. There's the next-gen fighters. Yep, the F-45s. Alright, let's just head out. Let's just head out to the north then, and see what we got over there. Conveniently, tanks move really slow, at least compared to aircraft. In range, but at this distance, I'm probably just gonna miss a whole bunch of my shots and waste ammo. So I'm gonna get a little closer before firing. Alright, 1 mile should be good. Tanks destroyed. Thought I saw something moving. I guess it was nothing. Alright, let's crest the hill and see what we got. Yep. Contact. Radar con. Cruiser. A cruiser. Huh. Oh, we can deal with that with a cruiser. You know, let's do 4. That's an NMSS cruiser. Let's do 4 missiles. Just in case it's... Alright, cruiser is down. It didn't seem like it was the cruiser was actually firing. I didn't see the Sea Whiz guns engaging. Maybe it was inactive. Well, anyways, better safe than sorry. Cruiser's down. Yeah, good thing we rearmed, because then we wouldn't have had enough missiles to take out that cruiser. Alright, northern port is clear. Port is clear.
Nice job, X-Ray. We have temporarily regained control of the city. However, more ECA landing vessels are coming. Let's retrieve everything we can and withdraw from the city as soon as possible.
Copy that.
We hear you, Stormeye. On our way to retrieve these new Emerisian jets now.
C2 Airway Flight 0451 to friendly military aircraft. Thank goodness you guys got here. We thought we were going to be trapped here for the remainder of the war.
Roger that.
Taxi to runway 18 for takeoff.
This is Remora AWACS, Stormeye to flight 0451. Taxi away, my friend. There are no ECA aircraft currently in scope.
Thank you. Preparing to depart for the mainland. Raise hell to the ECA, Remora.
Yeah. Alright, the city looks clear. Yep, there's the airliner. Maybe 42 flying in. That's probably a Bravo.
Flight. Incoming request from the Ameresian military. A vehicle depot located south of us is under attack.
To the
They were
south?
in the middle of evacuating when ECA forces swarmed the place. Go and help them out.
Roger that. The southern city. Okay. Go around the mount. We have to go around this mountain here. Yep, airliner is airborne, and is away. Good luck. Bravo has landed. Good to take those experimental next gen aircraft.
barely any buttons on this plane. And look, the tactical screen shows everything that's data linked. Soon, we wouldn't even need an AWACS. Hey, you think the Amerisian military will lend us some of these once it's ready?
Doubt it, Bravo. Our contract with the Kingdom doesn't include technology sharing. It's already surprising that they decided to share their fire and forget weapons with us. Plus, do you want your mate Stormline to be out of a job?
I really want to give this plane a spin, but we're heading back to the carrier.
Damn, Stormine's gonna be out of a job. Must be the first time they've seen a 5th generation aircraft. A 5th gen fighter. I don't exactly know the era that this campaign takes place in, but I guess F-45s are still pretty new. And apparently so are fire and forget weapons. Ooh, lots of vessels. Seeing a whole bunch of vessels off the coast. I guess it seems like they're trying to form some kind of blockade. Some kind of blockade in the channel. Or in the strait. Well, let's go. Let's take him out. In range, opening fire. Shack 1. Shack 2. Shack 3. Shack 4. Shack 5. Shack 6. Alright. Boats, all boats destroyed. Let's crest this. Let's go over this cliff and see what we got. See if we can get any radar. Oh, cruiser. That appears to be. Can't quite tell. I think there's 2 cruisers. No, I'm only seeing 1 cruiser. It looks like there's another cruiser behind those buildings, though. I don't know if these cruisers are even active. Let's just, we can get a little closer. Yeah, I'm not sure if the NMSS cruisers are even active. Oops, saw. Detecting a saw. Let's get down. Alright, missiles out. That should take care of the cruiser. Where's the saw? Yep, there's another cruiser. That's a tank. Where's the saw? Where? Get down, get down. Yeah, it seems like it's near the cruisers. It appears to be near the other cruiser. Alright. 1 cruiser sunk. I was wondering if this mission could be done and with just 1 rearm. The answer is probably not. I don't think so. I mean, 1 rearm as in like one load weapons without rearming. Let's stay low. Stay low. Oh, maybe the saw is moving. The saw might actually be moving. Yeah, I think it's in that convoy. Let's try to get close to that convoy. Yep, it's definitely in the convoy. Whoa! Looks like it has an IR APC as well. Ah, come on! Stop that! Stop that! Cease! Cease your fire! Tanks and tent. Tents are easy to blow up. As it turns out, tanks are tanky. Who would have thought? Anyways, we avoided the measure to take out the saw quickly enough. What's that? Oh, it's the Allied cruisers. It's an Allied cruiser. Did we took a hit? Oh, yeah. We lost the wing. We appear to have lost the wing. We lost the stub wing. Whoa. Alright, cruisers down. Yeah, we seem to have lost one. Roger that. Roger that. We seem to have lost one of our stub wings when we were hit by that missile. All right, area clear. All hostiles neutralized. Yep. Friendly vehicles incoming. Those seem to be the evacuation vehicles. Yep. Yep. Trucks. Trucks incoming. I think we're clear. Man, can't believe we lost the stub wing. That's why we had so few missiles left. It's because we just lost half of our missiles because they were on that wing that fell off.
What's going on?
What's happened?
The command channel is abuzz right now. The American fleet appears to be disengaging with...
Attention! Imperial command to all allied elements. Cease fire. I repeat, cease fire.
Cease fire.
The ceasefire agreement between the Kingdom of Amaris and the Eastern Sea Alliance has been declared.
Roger that.
Effective immediately.
Okay.
Wait. Already?
A ceasefire already?
The Kingdom of Amaris and the Eastern Sea Alliance have come to an agreement that the continuation of this conflict would be detrimental to both sides. Hence, a ceasefire has been conditionally declared, witnessed, and arbitrated by the Nostrana Federation.
Okay.
The ceasefire agreement conditions are as follows. 1. The seizure seizure of all assets of Remora Security Services.
Wait, what?
To be criminally tried for the unwarranted attack on Haynes Bay.
Wait, what?
2. For initiating aggression.
What? Are they really throwing us under the bus for this war?
They-
They're gonna scapegoat us to
Oh.
save their asses, aren't they?
Well, I don't want to spend the rest of my days in an Imperial gulag. Should
Nope.
we,
Let's
run?
yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, but where exactly? Hold on. I'm picking up large returns coming from the Southern Islands. They're flashing as Republic guards in the IFF. It's the Astoria. What are they doing here?
Carrier Astoria to Remora. It appears that you guys are in need of assistance again.
Uh-huh.
Republic Guard Carrier Astoria, you are in Imperial territory. You are not authorized to be here. State your business or we will be forced to open fire.
Astoria to Amarisian Command. Well, originally we were planning to stay hidden in the periphery so we could salvage anything we could after the skirmish.
Yep, there, I see the Astoria.
Right on schedule.
Vultures. Do you really think we'd let you salvage proprietary military hardware under our watch?
Honestly, no. But we're going to try anyway. However, we stumbled into something way more interesting than scrap. Seeing you have seemingly released your contract with Remora and thrown them to the wolves, we'll gladly take them in as legitimate salvage.
Right to that.
I've never been so happy to be called trash in my life.
Hell yeah.
All units, new priority target.
Uh-oh.
Engage the trespassing Republic Guard Carrier.
Uh-oh.
I guess we're doing this. X-Ray, protect the carrier Astoria. Destroy any attacking units, even if they're Amarisian. Bravo, provide camp for the carrier. Both Amarisian and Alliance aircraft are headed towards the Astoria.
Roger that.
I reckon these new planes are ours now. Should have timed that ceasefire a little later if they wanted these planes back.
Alright. What's our objective right now? Whoa. Destroy Blue Fort, Rocket RD and cruisers. Problem, I don't have ordnance. I don't have the ordnance for this. Destroy the friendly vehicles. I don't have the ordnance to take out the cruisers, though.
Remora, land on the deck and let's get out of here.
Roger that.
Affirmative. Our AB-42s are headed to the carrier now. X-Ray, don't get left behind.
Roger.
Bravo will stay in the air to provide cap. They're having a hard time hitting us in these stealthy new jets.
Roger that. Alright. Enemy vessel. Alright. 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 Nice. Good job. We destroyed for rocket RD and cruisers. Already done. Already done. I took out. I thought ahead and started firing on the cruisers' weapons. So yeah, the cruisers are those cruisers are crippled. They can't. Those yeah. I thought ahead and started firing on the cruisers' weapon systems. You know, let's take out their radar too. Why not? Okay, never mind. That cruiser's sunk. Cruiser's been sunk by the... Cruiser has been sunk by the enemy, by the Astoria's fleet. Nice. Those cruisers are down. Yep. I have big brain. I correctly intuited that that we'd have to protect the Asturia's fleet, so I immediately started firing on the cruiser's weapons. And then we just have to finish off the rocket RD. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. We got friendly aircraft. Ooh, what is that? Oh, those guys are going. Who just went down over there? ASF. Oh. F-A-26 was killed. ASF-30 was killed by F-45. I don't think you guys are supposed to engage each other. I don't think you guys are supposed to be engaging each other. But anyways. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think you guys are supposed to be. I don't think. Yeah, they're definitely not supposed to be engaging each other. But whatever. Don't worry about it. I guess. Or maybe the FA-26s are. I think the actually. Well, I think the FA-26s are supposed to be shot down by the. Are supposed to be shot down by that fleet. At least. Because I think the FA-26s are the kingdoms are the kingdom's aircraft. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's just supposed to be cinema. It's just supposed to be there's a cinematic air battle up there. Yep, missiles launching. Sam's launching. That's actually pretty cool. Can we actually contact the Asturia? No, not right now. Are we supposed to pick Team Bravo? So are we supposed to start picking Team Bravo for the next missions? I actually don't know. Whoa. Careful. Alright. Let's put her down. That's not fly in front of the missile launchers. That that would not be ideal for us. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder what goes on in the editor to how it works in the editor to make like ships fire on specific enemies but not at others, on specific targets but not other. I mean I know in the editor you can make them fire on specific targets, but maybe that's just what's going on with the trigger with their programming. They're just programmed to fire on specific targets. Anyways, let's put her down on the deck. Moving deck landing, it's fine. So it's just like put her down on the elevator here or something. Alright, we're down.
Helos are on board. Clear the deck for AV-42s, then it's full steam ahead.
Roger that. Mission accomplished. Alright, mission accomplished. We landed on the RGS Asturia. Nice. Alright, the story just took an interesting turn. Yeah. Story just took an interesting turn. Let's see. I'm interested to know where the story goes. Like, so we'll find out next time. 66 kills. But yeah, I guess with that, that's gonna be for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.